Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Saturday, the 19th of November, 2022. My voice sounds kind of sharp today. It's quite weird. When I start these videos in the morning, I actually kind of hear my own voice. I'm not wearing headphones or anything, but I can hear my voice in the room, and it tends to sound different on different days. Sounds quite weird today. It's kind of sharp sound. I didn't get much sleep last night, and that's partly because of the sick cat. Recovering cat, let me put it like that. And the fact that I fell asleep yesterday evening for several hours, which really messed up my night's sleep. So I'm a bit sleepy this morning. But anyway, I shall endeavor to try the Guardian expert level Sudoku puzzle that's coming up in a moment. You know, I often report, when I first started this channel, I wanted it to be a chat channel and stuff like that, and I often talk about what's in the news and that, but I really wanted to be more positive rather than negative, and so I tried looking for positive sources of news rather than negative, because what you find in the newspaper is often extremely negative, right? So several times I've used a website called Good News Network. I can't remember if it's a .org or it's somewhere in my bookmarks list. And as to try to find some, you know, happier news to relate to people, because I really am a positive person in general, to be honest. And but then I found that it was getting a bit well, let's say PR. And I was just finding that most of the reports that were there were kind of PR. And then often I would find good news medical stories. But when you try to find the source, or you try to go to the source, the original source, to check out where this information is coming from, you can't really check it out. Or if you could, it's behind a paywall or something like that. So you can't really see the actual data that's involved. You know, so many companies just make money from PR. I mean, they put out some, you know, like wonder drug discovered, but if you can't check the actual data behind it and see, you know, the sample size and what the results were, and you know, the real efficacy and things like that, then you can't really say that it's true. But it's just, you know, headlines and bluff. So and bluster, bluff and bluster, both of those. But, you know, I tried to include some good news stories. But anyway, I had a look there this morning, in case I didn't really want to say anything negative, so I had a look there this morning. But the good news story that I found there kind of made me angry, really, and give me a chance to say something negative instead. There was a report that a week ago or some time ago that Jeff Bezos gave $100 million to Dolly Parton for her charitable institution. That sounds good, doesn't it? Sounds great. It sounds wonderful. It does sound, in fact, like good news. And it is good news, kind of. And that's where the story ended on the Good News Network. But I happen to know how much Jeff Bezos earns in periodically, right? And so $100 million, which is an incredible amount of money that most people will never see in their whole lifetime, right? I mean, you know, who would get $100 million is very rare. Well, that will take him actually half a day to earn, because he earns $200 million a day, as in a single day. And if you don't think this is obscene, then I question your judgment of morality or ethical judgment. It's disgusting. How can people earn $200 million a day? Especially because his staff are often treated very badly, having to, you know, drivers having to pee in a bottle and not being allowed toilet breaks and things like that. It's just disgraceful. Remember that the top 10 people now own as much of the planet as the bottom 40% of the entire 8 billion people. Things have to be done in this world. Things have to be done. They won't do it themselves. So let's hope the younger people will address this problem, because older people definitely won't. Right, let's get on with the game. So this is the expert level of Sudoku. I can tell you, I'm not going to bother explaining the rules, even though it's the Guardian. I often explain the rules for the Guardian. I think you should know if you have arrived on Saturday. If not, go back to a Monday beginner level day for the instructions on how to play Sudoku. Right, we've got threes across and here. That's going to give me my first number, a 3 there. I haven't looked at this grid. I kind of put the numbers in blindly, as I usually do. Actually, I try not to kind of look at the grids before I start playing. Even when I'm putting in the numbers in, I try to do it without considering which numbers I'm putting in, so that it's really a fresh start when I start playing. 7's there. I mean, it wouldn't be cheating if I'd kind of considered the numbers while I'm putting the numbers in, but I just don't feel right about it. I can see something. I see a New York Times style thing, device. 7 and 2 blocking across these two rows here. That's going to give me 7 and 2 limited to those squares only. What does it mean? It means that when I say there's 6 blocks across here and 6 blocks up here, that has to be a 6 there. What else does it mean? What is it? 2 and 7, did I say? 7 and 2. What else does it mean? Well, several things. But let's see what's along here first of all. So this is 2 and 7, so this has to be 5 and... I've lost count. 5 and 6, sorry, 5 and 6. Okay, so we've got the 6 blocking up here. So here's the 6, and here's the 5. Right. So what else do we now know? 1, 4, 8. Okay, so let's just examine this top shoot, because that's where the action has been so far, and there might be a little bit more to get. So 2 and 7 are here. What else does that mean? So we've got 1s like this. Do we know any more about 1s? Up over here I don't really, so okay, no. 5s, yes, we can certainly say that 5 blocks up here, so 5 is in these squares and these squares over here. How else does that affect 5s? Let's see again. Let's highlight. Oh, we haven't got many. Okay. The 8s. What do we know about 8? Well, we can say that 8 is in one of those two squares there. But over here, no, we've still got 3 options. What else do we know about 8s? So we have 8s down here like this. Anything much over here? Not really. And then the 9s. What do we know about 9s up here? We got 9s in those squares. 9s are here. 9s are there. So I think 9s are still possible like that. Right, so I'm not sure what else. Let me have just a swift look around the top there, just in case I'm missing something obvious. 4, 5, 9. Okay, so then I'm going to look at this column down here and this column down here and see if there's anything missing. Let's start with this one, shall we? What do we need? We still need 1, 3, and 8. So, well, I do know then that 3s are going to be here. Let's see what else is happening with 3s. Not enough information to place anything, I'm going to say. We have the 8s blocking here, so we've got 8s limited to those squares. The 1s we don't really know anything about. Okay, so what's happening over here then? We still need 1, 5, 6, 8. I see the 8 and the 5. I see the 6 and the 8, and I see the 1 and the 6s. Can't quite get enough information there. We see lots of pairs, I think, or limitations rather, but not exactly how I need it. Okay. Right, I'm going to have one very swift look across here, and then I'm going to start doing other things. Right, let's see. We've got 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8 missing. Which is a lot of numbers. So I have at least discovered that that is a 2, 3 there. If that means anything later, you never can tell. Right, so let's see what else I can do now then. Also limited 3s to these 2 squares. That's useful. 4 down, 4 across. Let's get ourselves a 4 there. Six blocking across here and 6 blocking down. Put 6 into one of these 2 squares. Let's extend it leftwards. Yes, I know there are other ways of doing the same thing, but I'm doing it like that because that's how I see it. It seems to be an easy technique for me to use. 6. Oh no, sorry. I'm going to not right. I'm going to be no. I thought I could place 6 down here and here, but no, I'm wrong. Can't quite do it just yet because we've got a couple of possibilities here for 6, and that means 6 is going to look like that, and therefore like this. So how about these 7s? Oh, nice. 7 across here and across here means for sure we can add a 7 here. Not much else though. We already know that 7s are up there, don't we? And now we've got them down here as well. Now we've got the 9 blocking across here, so that's where the 9 lives. Now we've got a pair of 7 and 9 here now. Okay, we've got 7 and 9 blocking down here, 7 and 9 across here, 7 and 9 across here. So these 2 squares can only contain 7 or 9, nothing else. How is that going to help us? Well, we can say we've got 3 blocking across here and 3 blocking down here, so that's where the 3 must appear. And now we have 3 blocking up here and 3 blocking down here, so we know that the 3 goes there. I did say earlier it had to appear either there or there in that row, I think. I think that's what I said anyway. But anyway, who cares now? It's irrelevant. So now we can say 2 blocking this square here, so that has to be a 2. And now we can finish this column with a 5. Shall we look down here, or shall we? Where should we go now? There's still plenty of options. Let's come back down here. What did I say? I said 7 and 9 were in those squares, didn't I? So if those are 7 and 9, then we are limited here to 6 and 5. But we can't do much about that for the moment. But what does that give us up here? We know this is 2, 7, wasn't it? So okay. All right. Let's look up here. 27. Can we do anything else up here now? Do we know about the? So what's missing? We're looking for 1, 8, and 9. So we know about the 8. The 8 is limited to this, but do we know about the 1 and the 9? I don't think so. Not yet. No, we don't, because here we have 9s in those squares. So what's missing from here now? We're looking for 1 and 2, I believe. So these squares at the end cannot be 1 or 2. Must be 5 and 8. Any help on 5 or 8? And I think no. All right, but I'm going to go back to these. I'm clicking on these digits again. Because I've certainly added some things since the last time I did that, and so there have been some changes, and I might find something new. No, can't do anything with 7s. Right, so it's going to require something more, some more thought. I can hear a pitiful cry of a kitten next door. My neighbour feeds some kittens, I think, in the morning. We have plenty of stray cats around here. I've decided never to adopt any more cats. My current cat, which is making me bankrupt, is going to be my last cat after I've had a dozen of them. So I'm trying not to adopt any more, but I must admit sometimes that my heart melts. Well, I'll make sure that I don't take too long with this, so it means I shall switch to pencil marks if I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere after not too long a time. I wanna know what's in this square here, because I have a feeling it might be a 5-8 pair as well. I know that I've got 5-8 here because I worked it out from this row, but I'm just looking. I haven't calculated it, but I'm just looking. We've got a lot of intersecting digits here, and this could be a 5-8. I mean, this would be like a random thing for me. It will be a lucky guess if it turns out to be right. But anyway, I'm going to investigate. It can't be 1. It can't be 2. It can't be 3. It can't be 4. It could be 5. It can't be 6. It can't be 7. It could be 8, 5, 8, and it's not 9. So it is. So I've got a pair of 5 and 8 here, like this. No, that's not going to help with any unique rectangles or anything, but it might help with this column up here, because now I know that these squares cannot contain 5 or 8. I have a naked pair. Ooh, naked. And so we will be looking for 2, 3, 4 in these squares. Yes! Aha! Gotcha, because we've got 2 and 3 blocking this square, so that's got to be a 4. Now, I've got to, hang on, let me look back again. So this was the 5-8 and this was the 5-8. So in these two squares, we are looking for 2 and 3. Any extra help on 2 or 3? Come on, baby. No, all right. Okay, but anyway, we've certainly done ourselves a power of good there, because the 4 blocks across here, and that's going to give me a 4 there. And so now we can continue on our merry way. So that's going to put a 4 there. Wow, I did enjoy that. I often complain about playing these games notation free, but sometimes you get lucky, or I think I was lucky. I don't know if that's luck or not. I mean, it's kind of half observation. And I mean, I looked at these numbers and looked at numbers, and I thought, oh, I know I've got the 5-8 there. It looks like I don't see any 5 or 8, but there are a lot of other numbers. So I had to go through it just to find out. But anyway, there we are. That be done now. So let's have a look and see what goes in here. Now we're looking for 5 and 9. So we've got the 5 blocking across here. There's the 5 and there's the 9. Now we have 9s across like that, and that's going to put a 9 into that square there. Missing numbers over here, 1 and 8. Don't think we can get them yet, can we? No, that's okay. Missing numbers here are 1 and I think 8 again, right? 1 and 8 again, but now we've got the 8 blocking up here. So we know that the 8 is there and the 1 is in that square. 1 blocking down here, here's the 1, there's the final 2. And 2 blocking up here puts the 2 into that square, and 7, if you remember going back to our early thoughts. Okay, now 7 blocking down here. Here's our 7. Well, that's given my weekend a lovely fillip there. I enjoyed that. And I feel fairly confident we're going to make progress on this as well, because it's a Guardian. It's not like like an internet level puzzle where you get multiple hard techniques that I can never solve without pencil marks, to be honest. Right, we already know this is 5 and 6, right? And I don't have anything intersecting because we worked that out before, right? So, right, now what do we want to know? Let's just see how the situation looks now. We've got 4, 7 and 9 done, by the way. Just looking on my counter there. Okay, so the 2 blocking down here and the 2 across here puts 2 into one of those 2 squares. Blocking down 2 across here. Here's our 2 across these bottom 2 rows, and a 2 down here. There's a 2. 2 up, 2 down, and 2 across puts a 2 here, and I believe we can get the last one. Well, if it is the last one, I mean, I know we can get it. It was the last one. Okay. Alright, what else is going on? We haven't finished 3s yet. Can we finish 3? No, but can we get one more? Yes. Actually, we might be able to finish it. 3 now in this square here. No, we can't finish it. Because we will be left with 3s there. Okay, next number to seek is a 5. Can we get the 5s out of the way yet. I don't think so. 6 is still to be done. Not done yet. How about the 8 now? What do we know about 8? Okay. Ouch. I've got an ant biting my toe. How strange. Right, okay, so but we've not got a lot more to do now, and I think we can get there. Let's just see, let's examine what's missing from down here. So, first of all, what's missing in these two squares? We are looking for 1, 5, I think. Now, I don't know which is which there. But let's examine, oh, no, let's have a quick look across here first of all, since there's only 3 missing numbers. We're looking for 5, 6, and 8, I guess. No. And I'm going to look down here as well. We are looking for 1, 5, and 8. Oh. No, I don't think so. So let's examine this block over here. So we've got 1s missing there. We've got 5s still possible like that. We've got 6s like that. That's annoying. And we've got 8s like that. So, ouch. That's an ouch. Oh, that's annoying. What's going on over here? We've got 1s in those squares. 5s we don't know anything about. 1, 5. What's the other missing number? 8. 8 like this. Oh dear, that's not very good. Oh, so there's still more to go. Oh well, dear Guardian. I thought you were going to give it to me on a plate after I'd done that much hard work, but no. It appears there's still bits to be done. All right. Well, we have 5, 8 blocking along here and 5, 8 down here. So, in fact, we have a pair of 5 and 8 in those two squares. Obviously, I know that that is 5, 8 along there as well. I don't know if that means anything, but there's more than that here. So, but back to this block here. So, this is 5 and 8. So, in these 3 squares, we are looking for 1, which could go anywhere. 3, which I know is down here. And then 6, which is down here, so I don't see how that helps. I know that this is 5 8 as well, so I've got 5 8s in these squares here. Man. This is no good because it could be a 6. This is definitely not 5 8 because we've got 5 8 blocking there. So that could be a 1 or a 6. But I can't. No, we've got a 1 there and a 6 there. This is a 5 1. 5 8 5 1. I can't believe it. Guardian, what have you done to me today? Or have I... Is there something here that I'm just... Well, 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 Guardian. You've given me a logic puzzle at the end, like an actual expert level puzzle. I mean, I know you're called expert level on a Saturday, but you're not actually meant to do it. This is 1 8. No, this is no good down here. Oh, possibly a 1. Oh, damn. Well, I'm shocked because I don't see the way forward. I think I've worked out what's in these squares and I can't see, without actually placing the candidates, I can't see what I'm supposed to be doing. There may be an X-wing or something like that. I can't see. Oh, I'm going to go through the... I'm just this one time I'm going to mark up some candidates in case there's like an X-wing that I can plot or something like that. I don't know what I'm missing here. Did I say 1 in all of those? No, not in this square, right? This is 5 8 5 8, right? Okay. So we got 1s in those. Hang on, what's this column here? 1s in those squares. We're also looking for 5 and 8. 1, 5 8 and 6. So this is a 1 6, isn't it? That's not 1 6. That's 1 5. Grief! Oh dear. No, I can't do anything with the 3s. The 5s. Well, as said earlier, 5s are still possible like this. Over here, I don't know. Ah! Have we got an X-wing of 5s? I think we have. Look, here. This is a conjugate pair, and this is a conjugate pair, right? So, this square here and this square here cannot be 5. Oh god, I'm never going to remember all this. So if they can't be 5 and we need 5 for this row, this has to be 5. Okay, that has to be 6. I hope that logic was sound. Okay, I'm going to get on and finish the game off now. If it was not sound, you will let me know, dear viewer, or won't you? 6 blocking like that. I think it was sound though. I'm pretty sure that was an X-wing. I saw there right now 3s blocking down here, 3 across here. Phew. Yes, it was conjugate pairs. Surely that was an X-wing. I can't have messed it up that badly. 3 there. Here's a 1. 1's blocking down, 1 down here. This could be, if assuming that I haven't messed it up and made a mistake there, this could be my best ever notation-free game, actually. Finding a naked pair without candidates and then an X-Wing later on without candidates. That's for me, that's really a new thing. Certainly not something I've done before. Right, last number to get here is an 8, and the last number to get down here is going to be a 5. If I can find the right key on the keyboard, 5 blocks across here puts a 5 into that square. The last number to get here is an 8. 8 blocks up here. Here's our 8. And here's 5. 5 for me there. And the last number to get here is an 8. 8 blocks up here. Well, if it was not correct, then it turns out to be a fluke. But I think it was correct. I don't think that was a mistake. So, yay me. I was a bit sleepy when I started this puzzle. I'm fully awake now, that's for sure. And mightily pleased that that's a great Sudoku start to a Saturday for me. Bye-bye.